Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Sam. This is my co-host Philip, and today we have
I'm Philip today. Not just Phil, I'm Philip today. Did you guys know that?
we have the Cranberries Zombie, which
Cranberries.
neither of us have heard of this before, so something brand new.
Which is no surprise for the channel that we're doing. First time reactions, that's the name of the game. But yeah, I know nothing about the Cranberries at all. Interesting name. Didn't expect that I was going to come across a group called the Cranberries. And it just makes me think of cranberry vodka, to be honest.
It makes me hungry.
Yeah, that too. I mean, I wouldn't go for like cranberries to fulfill my hunger though. So, that's like an additional snack to something.
Yeah.
Anyways, zombie is also another interesting name.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect with that.
Well,
Zombie apocalypse.
well, I mean, we kind of have a vibe for why they called it that, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's related to our pop quiz question that we got for you. And Samantha's going to hit you with that right now.
What inspired the song?
Yeah. What was the inspiration behind this song? I would assume, now that we know that, that's related to somewhat the reasoning of the title.
Zombie.
Anyways,
Yeah.
Let's find out who the Cranberries are. You ready?
Yeah, I am. Let's do it.
Let's roll. So clearly a very heavy-hitting song
Yeah.
with this one.
Yeah.
I guess it makes sense to give the answer to the pop quiz question right now.
Yeah. Yeah. So what inspired the song was the Warrington bombings in Northern Ireland, but we didn't necessarily know how that was going to play out in the song. So now actually hearing the song
and seeing the visuals as well.
it's very
And also
impactful.
the other, major point is her accent.
Yes.
Really comes through
It
strong
does.
in this one.
Yeah.
It's probably the most prominent accent I can recall in any of the songs that we've done, especially from, whether it's a UK based or in this case, we've got Ireland, an Irish singer. Really, really noticed it. We did Imelda May. She was from Ireland, and I didn't notice her accent nearly as much. So I don't know if this is the way she normally sings, or because it's a song that was about Northern Ireland, she was trying to highlight it
some
more.
of that in.
Regardless, though, her vocal is really fitting for the song.
Yeah, I really enjoy her vocal, and it has almost this it's like this very ear pleasing but haunting
It's very
vibe
haunting,
at
yeah.
the same time, which fits in with the topic of the song.
Yeah, I think that's why it's so hard hitting, is that haunting vocal that you talked about, right? It just catches your ear. I mean, you have to listen closely though, because the accent does make her, like when she's saying guns and bombs, right? Like it's so close together. They sound very similar. That fits for the song and what she's going for, right? In terms of the rhythm and the flow of the groove, it's great. But for, if you're just trying to take in the lyrics and what she's saying, you got to really, really listen closely,
You
right?
have to listen closer for
But,
sure.
it's just, like I said, hard hitting, and the sound, the melody is perfect, I think, for the way her vocal comes across. And then the way she highlights some of those lyrics, like I was getting goosebumps in certain parts because, talking about how long it's been going on for, and it's still here, it's in your mind at all times. There's been no peace. It's a constant theme when you're living in this environment. So, hard hitting, like I said, but I really do like it. Passionate, emotive song, It's really well done so far. We're 3 minutes in, and I feel like we have a good grasp of what it's about. But well done, for sure.
Yeah, and I'm loving how her vocal is sitting at the front a lot. Like, I feel like her vocal is really meant to stand out. It has a little bit of a heavier riff and stuff in the background, but it still lets her vocal shine, which I think is the point of the song.
And is there anybody that this reminds you of, this song?
It's funny that you say that, because while she was singing, I was in my head thinking this sounds kind of familiar and reminds me of somebody, but I can't, not somebody that we've done.
Hold that thought.
Not somebody that we've done.
Oh, it's somebody that we've done. Let's see if you conclude the same thing that I've concluded at the end of the video.
Okay. Well, there is somebody that we've done that it kind of reminded me of, but then I afterwards was like, I don't know.
Well,
Anyways.
just hold that thought. They've got to stick around, find out what Samantha's...
I don't like being put on the spot like this, guys.
Anyways, I know, I don't like joking around too much because of the theme of the song here, but in light of what we're discussing, let's try to figure out if you have somebody that's in your brain.
At the end, you're going to tell me who, and I'll tell you if that's who I thought of or not.
No. That's not going to work, because then you're just going to be like, yeah, it was her.
No, I won't. I'll say no if it wasn't.
All right, let's go.
It's the same old team since 1916. In your head, they're still fighting with their tanks and their bombs.
so much focus on the children, the visuals of the children in that. I don't know if that's maybe them trying to highlight the innocence, people getting caught up in a conflict that they don't want to be a part of. And, children, just, no one more innocent than a child. Right. And so I don't know if maybe that was what they were trying to highlight with that. They did, incorporate the religious aspects. I think, Irish, would be indicative of that in their cultural heritage. Right. So I don't know if that was, there was a lot of centering around Ireland in this theme, like I said, with her vocal really being expressive in
the accent.
Showcasing the accent and then some of those visuals. And like I said, it's definitely a powerful video as well. Like the song itself is powerful, and I don't think you would have needed the video for it to give you that feeling of it being so emotive and powerful. But the video definitely added to it.
Yeah, no, for sure. And, like you said, I think adding like the military with kids in there and highlighting, like you said, the conflict, but also the innocent people getting caught up, like makes it even that much, sadder and like tugs on your heartstrings a little bit. Yeah.
And so who was the person that you think I might be discussing?
To me, she kind of reminded me a little bit of Alanis Morissette. There you go. She had an Irish accent.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
She was Alanis Morissette with an Irish accent, which, would kind of play into the time period as well, because this came out, I think, in 1994. 1995 maybe was the video. And obviously Alanis Morissette was starting to break into the scene around that time too, right?
She's popular in the 90s.
Yeah. So I don't know if they had any influence, if one had influence on the other. No idea. But so see, we were on the same page with that.
It's weird though, because I was thinking that, but then like the Irish accent would like just come out really strong. I'd be like, well, Alanis Morissette isn't Irish.
Yeah, but it's more the way she's singing and the way she's. I think I said this in one of the other videos that we did of Alanis Morissette, and I think it's true, and some people disagree with me, but she has an awkward melodic rhythm to the way she sings, Alanis Morissette, and I feel like that's what's similar in this as well. It's very unique. It stands out because she doesn't just, follow a normal vocal performance. She's got her own style and flavor to it. But I think those two are similar. So, but I really did enjoy the song. It kind of does sound familiar a little bit. The hook portion, at the emphasis, but I don't know if maybe I just would have heard it, in passing in the 90s or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
I did not ever understand the meaning of it if I did hear it and the impact and the powerfulness but like I said, maybe the hook. Anyways, I really enjoyed this, so you enjoyed it as well.
Yeah, that was really good.
Very cool. Maybe you guys can recommend something else from the Cranberries to us. We always follow your insights. Remember to hit the like button before you go, and we drop 2 videos every single day. So if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, and we'll be dropping 2 videos tomorrow. What are there normally, Samantha? What kind of videos do we drop?
We do music, comedy, sports, and now a little bit of history.
That's right. So if that's your flavor, that's what we got. So come back tomorrow. See you then.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one.